coffee. I am not awake. It is Saturday morning. Oh shit, I need to charge my phone. It's below 50%. That's not good. Alright, if I remember correctly, when we left off, there was an emission.
So my pal's packing some serious heat. Look like war guns.
Okay, journal. To the origins of freedom. Oh, we have two. There's two quests for the DLC now. What is this? Track. Yeah. Now, we're gonna have to run all over the zone, I bet. Holy crap, yeah, we gotta go all the way over. What's the closest? Fuck, I don't remember. I haven't played in forever. Do any of these places? None of these places have fast travel. Yeah, nothing. This place does. It's just a chemical plant. Jesus, where's the closest place I can get? Here? How do you have an adventure without traveling? I don't see that I have anything that I could fast travel to near here. I could go to Rookie Village. I just don't remember what's over there next to that. Rookie Village gets me closer, though, at the very least. Chemical plant, if I could go there, that'd be the closest. Where's the guide here?
No route is found. Not a single S.T.A.L.K.E.R crossing the perimeter.
When I play cards, I can count on luck. If I lose, that's on me. I could always figure something out. But the zone is a whole different story. You won't be gambling with Sultan, you're gambling with your own life. Risking death, not debt. So don't worry. Once I step outside the Sultansk, I keep my wits about me. I owe too many folks already. Don't want to be in the zone's debt, too. The zone always deals marked cards, but I'm no slouch at cheating either. The more you pay, the faster we'll get there.
Okay, Rookie Village. I don't remember what is all the way over there. Pripyat's way north. I don't know what Yanev is. It's closer. No, it's still not great. Military unit. Malachite. Ooh, is Malachite a little closer? Malachite is closer. Okay. So I found a place that I can go to. Malachite is definitely closer. Yeah. Okay. We can travel one more time.
Hiya, Stalker. What brings you here? Name the place and hand me some coupons. As a show of good faith.
Malachite. We're gonna play Stalker 2 for a bit this morning. And then I think we're gonna do some... we might do some Skyrim this afternoon. I would like to push some more through the Dragonborn DLC. And, get to the point where I can do Bard's College.
Hey, why the long faces? Let me cheer you guys
I'm
up.
repaired, right?
It's the zone
Honestly,
first
wardens or no wardens, I couldn't care less.
of known mutants.
Warden gun, loner gun, jam's the same.
He asks his co-
And I'm stuck here fixing them, huh?
whatever the story.
Unlike some folks, I'm not whining. What's the point? It's just a waste of time.
The veterans call it a sucker, and the rookies just
No
call it-
rush, I'll do it nice and slow.
I'm fully repaired, but I only have 33,000
Yep,
credits.
don't be a stranger.
so
This is the first break I've taken today.
I think we're going to have to be a little more proactive about going to stashes that we see. Because it's costing me like 30 grand every time I repair from I can go about 4 hours. I can play about 4 hours before I've had to repair. Like 4 hours of gameplay. You usually go through one really gnarly encounter and you come out like 50-60% durability on everything. So at least that's been my experience. I'm also not very good. But I play for fun and I play on story mode. I think that this next run I need to probably pay attention more to the stashes I find. Because I'm down to like 30 grand and I'm feeling like that's a little tight. That's one more repair and then I'm broke. So it's like, yeah, I better actually pay attention to stuff along the way and on the way back from my destinations. So there is a stash over here we need to go get. On the way. Alright, I did get new ammo for every gun. Yeah, that's the one we didn't get a whole bunch for. We do got a bunch of shotgun rounds. Still doing good on the pistol. Okay. I'm scarce on these. Alright. Can we just run along this edge? It'd be great if I could get over. No. sure I see a bubble. There's also an artifact down in here. Do I care enough about an artifact to go get it? I do, because I need the money. Yeah, I don't like switching between like DLCs because I will get confused on storylines and I will forget things. So I want to try to get through Dragonborn ASAP, and then that'll be the final run of my first time playthrough because I don't have any other DLC that I want to do in Skyrim. So I can wrap up Dragonborn, and then we're gonna dive into Bard's College. So be doing that on Sundays. And today's Saturday, but I'm gonna do it today probably. Depends on how I feel after today's session. I've pushed really hard in this game the last couple of days. This is a big DLC. When they said potentially dozens of hours, the way they worded, I don't think they used the word potentially, but they said in their overview of it that it was up to dozens of hours, I believe is the wordage they used. I thought that was just like, oh, if you did a completionist version. But I've just been doing the main quests. This is stream number 4? And I've done like 3 to 4 hour streams each time. I'm like 12-ish hours in. Something like that, 10 to 12. So it's a pretty meaty DLC, and it doesn't look like it's getting over anytime soon. But this is an intense game. I need a palate cleanse today. I was feeling pretty battered after yesterday afternoon's session. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Fucker's gonna run on me. Yeah, you ran. There you are. Did not run. Okay. Harp. I mean, I have better, but that's not a bad artifact. It's bleeding and electrical. I still haven't found anything better than the hypercube. That's weight. That's only electrical protection. Man, that's tempting. It does give me a plus of radiation, though. I don't know that I have enough to counter that. Because that's an even. That's an even. That's an even. That's an even. And that's an even. If I throw that in the mix, I'm going to be over on radiation and start taking radiation tick damage. That's not a bad. That's not a bad artifact. Or some coin. I can't believe I can't jump up there. Oh, I didn't notice that it like dead-ended here. Alright. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to do that because of that wall there. I need to go out here. Fuck, did they see me? I don't know what that is. No idea. Don't know that I want to know either. Is that gonna be up top there or something? The fuck am I getting up there? What's up, Studman? How the fuck am I getting up? Said that there should be a road over there. How do I get to that road? Where's my binoculars? Is there a wall over there to the southwest? That's pretty thick. There's a radio tower. Okay. I think I can head southwest to get to that road and then find a way up. Yeah, there's like a path here. Alright. This will get me where I want to go. Yeah, alright. Might be a little dangerous, but I need loot, so. Is Wildlands like Breakpoint having to be online? Yeah, those are online games. You can play them single player, but the whole point of those is because they're co-op multiplayer games for people to do with their friends. They're not single player RPGs, but they do offer single player gameplay. But yeah, those are always online. I just play them solo when I play those games. I will occasionally dip in with friends from our community, but if you watch my channel for any length of time, the vast majority of what I do is single player. Even in the online games. They're fighting mutants in the woods. I'm coming over here because I want treasure. Still showing 6 meters above. I bet I have to break through that right there, maybe. What do we got? don't want to make a lot of noise. Can I break through this? No. Can I jump over it? No. There's a stairwell. Oh, okay, hang on. There's stairs, there's a door on the other side. Let's hope they stay busy over there. That's an interior door. Of course, it's not going to be easy to get into. Jump back up there, boy. Hang on, I may have to reload. I think I just fell somewhere I'm not supposed to be. I'm stuck. Alright, let's try crouching. No. I can't do anything. I found a spot. Oh, no. Alright, well, it happens every once in a while in every game you play. I found it. Where's the last quick save? I've never had a single problem with Ubisoft servers, so don't come into my channel saying shit like Ubisoft servers break all the time. That's just not true. You've got shitty hardware or a shitty internet connection. I've never once had an Ubisoft server go bad on me. That sounds like an Ubisoft hater to me. I don't believe that for a second. I live in the middle of fucking nowhere on a homestead. And I have never had connectivity problems with any of the places I play. I'm located in Mexico, which is very similar to Brazil in terms of infrastructure. It's 99%, it's probably something about where you live or your hardware. It's never Ubisoft. It's never, I mean, it's servers for the most part, unless it's an Amazon cloud server and there's some sort of global outage that's going to affect the servers. That stuff is so, yeah. But I've never had issues. And I live in the middle of nowhere. It's like Lord of the Rings Online, as an example, is like one of those tiny little niche MMOs that still manages to exist. EverQuest 2, even those shitty little games, and they are shitty old games. I love them, but they're shitty old games by this point, 15, 20-year-old legacy MMOs. They still have 25, 30,000 people, 50,000 people who stay playing. And their infrastructure is up all the time. The only time things go down is when they have to do like maintenance and stuff. And it's like, I always laugh because when I hear people talk about how just so and so company has shitty infrastructure, and it's like, oh my god, even the tiniest of companies, it's impossible to get shitty server infrastructure in 2026. It's impossible. It is impossible to get shitty server services these days. It's just part of a basic infrastructure. You can get like all sorts of great stuff, and even the tiniest little company with no budget can have rock solid infrastructure all the way up to whoever needs it, just because of cloud stuff. And the barrier of entry is so low. Um, outages are not that common. I'm trying to think if I've ever played a game that had online servers that had some sort of connectivity issue. Okay, Anthem had some issues. Yeah, I do remember Anthem having issues because my brother and I played that at launch, and it blue screen crashed on us quite a bit. And we were both playing on independent PlayStations in different places of the world. But that's the only game I can think of that I've played in the last decade where I've had any sort of shitty service. Maybe I'm just lucky in that regards. Alright, I should do another save since I'm getting closer. Busy with work-like stuff, says Machine. That is how that works. Yeah, and I'm torn on trying RuneScape Wildlands, Commander. It's coming out on September 15th, but there's also Wolverine on September 15th, and I'm like, I have played so many crafting survival games over the last few years, and I'm playing so many crafting survival games already. I think I'm gonna skip Wildlands because I'm already gonna be playing Valheim, Dune Awakening in August, September. I'm probably gonna skip, but I'll tell you what, it looks good. That RuneScape crafting survival game they're coming out with. Am I supposed to go in a window? I'm hearing creepy voices. No, I'm not getting through that. What the fuck am I getting into? Okay, this stash of goodies better be good, because you're making me go in a creepy building now. If I weren't so broke, I wouldn't be doing this. But I need funding. Alright, I'm looking for... There was a door I saw. That might be it right there. I don't think it is. It doesn't look like the same door. Same type of door. Oh, I guess it is. Can I shoot these? I don't remember. That is locked. Come on, pick it up. You show me them beautiful wares now. You give them to me. You give them to me, you give them to me right now. Alright, there you go. That's a good little box. I won't have to pistol whip you anymore. Okay. Well, I don't have a key to get in there. Is there potentially another way? Because if it's key-based, I'm not getting it because I don't have any key. I don't know where I would find said key. idea. Is there anything I missed over here? A ladder up or something? Stuff up there, like there is some sort of, like if I found a way up, it looks like there's a ramp right there. You see that right there? There's definitely a way to go up top there, but I don't know how to get to it yet. Yeah, because there's a ramp there, a ramp there. Oh, here we go, right here, the door. That is the start of it. Okay. Fuck, alright, let me... This is quite, there's better be a good stash, man. Holy shit, the amount of work I'm going through. Goes up and down, and then to the side. Shake it off. I don't think I'm meant to jump. I think I'm meant to go up here. Supposed to jump that. Looks like there's a ramp over here. If I can get up here and like go across that beam, I don't even know if that's possible. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I fucking fell. You son of a bitch. Do those come back and spawn again? They fucking do. I should have saved while I was up there. One, two, three, one. There's no other way, right? Can I go underneath that and maybe jump from the... That's a little safer. However, I've been seen now, so... Or at least I have red, which means I can't save. Where am I going from here? Jesus Christ, I fell again. And I got guys in here now. I can't see with this fucking thing right now. Jump. You fucker. Just about fell again. This is where I'm going, right? Definitely quick saving here. I don't think I can though, because I'm okay. I can because I'm not in active combat. All right. All right, here we go. Alright, it's below us. I still don't know if we can get below us from up here. Interesting. Still doesn't give me a way in to that room, though. That Jenny is just running the lights. I don't see any keys up here or anything of the like. What's up, JP? Good morning, man. That's just leading me over the other way. I guess this would just be, this would have been another way in. But yeah, there's no way in here without a key. I feel disappointed. Seriously. I went through all that work and there's no... I'm a little sad. But hang on, there's an arrow symbol here. Like, but there's a safe. Everything's right there. Ah, you fuckers. I have never had a cache error, you know, be like, I have no idea. I need a key. There's no key up here anywhere. turning that off did. No idea. Fuck it. I'm calling that one a bust. Alright, is there anything else between me and the destination? There is another down in that direction. Yeah, that one apparently is a key, which I haven't found. Because you know, you can like buy keys off of people and they lead to random treasures. I can't figure that one out, or the key is not on location. A lot of the times the key's just not on location. Like I've picked up like 2 or 3 random keys from places and don't know what they're for. Alright, that is up a fucking wall. I need to go left. Fuck it. Better be a good guy. You better be a friendly. You're friendly. Alright. Whew. I was about to be like, fuck. I don't want to throw down right now. I'm going to have to defend myself from something over here.
Everyone, stay put.
You guys fight it out. Oh, man. Okay. They're still over there. Fuck me, man. I don't want no part of that. I'm just a peaceful dude on my way to find some treasure. Quick save. I could never get into Final Fantasy XIV. I tried really hard. I did make it through Heaven's Ward. I made it through the base game, patch content, and like half a Heaven's Ward before I was like, I don't think I could do this anymore. Just didn't resonate with me. The gameplay was amazing. The story was not for me personally. And everybody kept telling me, it'll get good, it'll get good. You just gotta keep going. It's okay for something not to resonate with someone. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it's not for them. I recognize Elden Ring is a great game. I will never play it because I don't like Souls-like content. I don't dispute the fact. I played it after the revamps. When they did the final expansion a few years ago, the final to the first storyline or whatever it was called, I I had played it at, when it first launched and didn't care for it. I then came back and tried much later, when everything had been revamped, and it was when they were doing all the promotional for the like final story expansion, which was a few years back, like 3 years ago, maybe 2 years. It's about like 3 or 4 years ago now. That's when I played it, and I bought the big super whammy all-in-one pack for the PlayStation. So I own everything up to whatever was that final storyline that was being promoted. And I think I streamed those sessions at the very beginning of this channel, or recorded them at the very least. But I went through all of the base game, everything, and I was having fun with the gameplay, but the story just didn't catch me. And the gameplay was much better when I played a few years ago than it was at launch. Like they did some necessary changes, but I had fun with it. Just couldn't groove with the story after a while. So like I was saying with Elden Ring, I recognize it's a great game. I don't get enjoyment out of it. It doesn't mean it's not a great game. I recognize that Final Fantasy XIV is an amazing MMO. It's just not for me. See any way up yet. About to get seen by somebody. Oh, I see. Really don't want to get into an engagement here. Fuck, he's coming in. Nothing up here. Shit, bad guy. Where are you shooting for, you fucker? Oh, you got all sorts of shit. I did not mean to take the guns. I'm taking everything, and then I'll ditch the guns later. I was just coming in here to find some goodies, and you guys made it very unsafe, and now I'm pissed about it. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? It's just the way it's presented. What is that? I don't remember what that is. Can I save? What's up, Napier? I think I said that earlier, I forget. I don't remember these at all. Haven't played in a couple of years. I'm going somewhere. That's empty.
Come out with your hands up.
Something got me. So that just like ported me over there. I'm not finding anything here either. That's unfortunate. I'm kind of grumpy about that. Drop. 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 And I've gotten a couple of guns that I can sell, so it's not a complete bust, but it's like I haven't been able to figure out how to get to these caches. Let's chaw that sausage. Oh, and I did get the artifact I can sell too.
Suspicious activity.
I want to be able to loot everything. There's another guy coming, I see him. on, buddy. Fuck. Jesus. They charged the location. Plus side, I think that is everybody that was here. So I just need to loot up and make sure that I make this worth my time. Even if I'm not finding a treasure. Something went down here. Okay. And now I need to throw a bunch of shit on the ground. Alright. Just loot everything while I'm out there. Worry about it later. Alright. Chuck it. Chuck it. Chuck it. Chuck it. Chuck it. Drop all. Chuck it. Okay. Now we're still pretty loaded, but not as bad as before. Yeah, I am not sure how to get up into that place on the floor that I need. Killed everything now, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about anything except for maybe some random dogs or something. I say that now and I hear voices around the corner. Those are good guys. Yeah, I got no clue how to get up there. There's no ladder. The fuck did I miss? Three meters above. I got no clue, man. Poke my head up in there? No. Yeah, I got no clue how to get into that. At the very least, I got all sorts of other goodies while I was in here. All of which is worth stuff. Well, I guess I'm just gonna boogie. Unless there's a tunnel under somewhere to get over there, which there very well could be in one of these outbuildings. Yeah, see, here's another one of those portal things that you can go jump into. I think I already went through that one. Alright, here's a question. Did I go back and sell? I didn't see the truck's not close enough. Hang on, someone's yelling at me to go jump on the truck. What would jumping on the truck do? Fuck, I'm gonna have to fight again. The truck's nowhere near anything. I don't see how jumping on the truck is gonna do anything. Also, really not able to get up on the truck. Anyway, I don't know what potentially could be gained by potentially jumping on the truck, but doesn't seem to let me jump up on it. It's not near anything to be able to get up on, like, there. So. Alright, do I want to go sell or do I want to go back down there? I feel like I should probably go back and sell before I go do the quest. And then I could just make a straight run back. Oh, I'm about out of energy drinks. Plenty up on loot with all the other stuff. Jesus, do I not have enough stamina to jump up a fucking flight of stairs? We gotta go left and around. Keep it moving, buddy. Dawn Walker, hands down. I have no interest in the Japanese slash and slash game. None whatsoever. I've got Valheim, I've got Dawn Walker, I've got Dune Awakening, I've got Wolverine, I've got If I Want or Need, RuneScape, Wildlands, or whatever it's called. I've got so much shit to play in September. So many games to play in October. I am so full of games all the way to the end of the year. I'm going to be finishing up a whole bunch of stuff between September, October, into the middle of November, and then we start Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh, like, yeah, we're not starving by any means. Go over here and repair everything. Why are you shooting at me and the other guy is not? Why am I being shot at? Seriously, what the fuck? This is like a base camp. I literally just came from here. That's gotta be a bug. There is no way these dudes should be attacking me. These are the guards, right? Or am I not close enough? Are these not the guards? Are these raiders? I sure as shit thought it was like they're the guards and they just started randomly. Oh yeah, this has got to be bugged. That's got to be a bug of some kind. I'm just gonna let him kill me. What just happened? All we have done is go out and gather loot. Because we literally started the stream at Malachite. Went south, hit the 2 caches. Found nothing at the stash boxes. Gathered a bunch of loot. Defended ourselves when we were attacked. And now I'm on my way back to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. before going on to the main quest again. There's nothing I have done that should have provoked me to lose faction with this group. And I don't even think that's a thing, is it? Like, unless you make story decisions. I know there's some story things that you can do that can make a place unvisitable. But I was just here in Malachite at the beginning of the stream. I do not know why those guys just attacked me. They have no weapon drawn. Yeah, I'm going in here to talk to the merchant. Maybe I should go up around a different direction. Alright, have fun with Starfield, great. Okay. No, they're about to attack me again. Excuse me. Something has happened. Yeah, they're all hanging out inside. I want to go in and say hi. Was I just getting mobbed by raiders? Is that all that was? I'm guessing those are just raiders out there, I guess. I just haven't been back here in a while, so I'm like, wait, what's going on?
More work again?
No, I need to
No rush, I'll do
repair
it
some
nice and
stuff.
slow.
That's what she said. Nice and slow, baby. Oh, nice and slow.
Yep, don't be a stranger.
I forgot about the Hank Hill guy here. I forgot all about that. I also sell propane and propane accessories. I gotta listen to him talk again. That's hilarious.
More work again?
Oh my god. Hank, so good to see you.
I just wanted to tinker with those Eskies gadgets and almost got shot.
It's
When
not
they claim
it's
I
not
lack
all the
ambition.
time, but sometimes when he says things, he does sound a
Yep,
lot
don't be
like
a
Hank
stranger.
Hill. Don't be a stranger. It's just that line, man. Oh, that's too funny.
It's all happening so fast. I wanted to take the reins at Malachite, sure, but not like this. This is horrible. I need to speak to Dr. Dallin. As for the Colonel, I'd rather not. Maybe some other time. Right now, I need to get everything in order and prove that that my team is making a great contribution to scientific progress. I have to ensure their future. I'm sure you can relate.
Not really.
Here's
Just here
what
to
we've
sell
got.
some shit. Okay, we can sell half of those easily. Half of those easily. Half of those, no problem. I've got a couple of artifacts. Well, I got one, I guess. One artifact. And some guns. We need to get off that radiation. Use propane.
Have a nice day.
Alright. That was at least worth the run. Because it was like an additional 30,000-ish credits. Like 29,000 credits. So I needed that as a buffer. So I should be good to go now. To head out and do the next story mission. Alright. Alright, we're going down in this direction. I'm gonna go get more coffee before we do. I'll be right back. I had to go out front. Beautiful sunrise this morning, so I went outside on the. Chris is doing trash stuff, so I went. Finished my cup of coffee outside with her. Got some morning hugs and kisses, and we're both back to our morning routines, respectively. Me here, and she is doing all of the, like, she's doing trash and cleaning chicken coop and her morning chores. Alright. Let's see. We're good to just head on out. I should see if there's any new. See, there's as soon as I step out. Now look. No, I step out and these guys are attacking me. What the ever-loving fuck? That's the same thing that happened a minute ago. These guys are fine, but now the door's locked. Why is that happening? When was that save file? What the fuck is this? We came in the back way, we were fine, but this guy, as soon as I exited again, it triggered him to, like, want to attack me. 605, was that the last autosave? I think that was while I was getting my coffee. I'm not allowed to take trash out. Exactly, Napier. It's the same thing here. Like, I'm not allowed to do dishes. She's really reluctant when I'll do dishes maybe once or twice a month, but usually just when she's busy. Otherwise, she does not like me to do the dishes. She gets upset. If she's home and I do the dishes, she gets upset at me because she's like, that's my job. It's like, all right, it's fine. And I don't, her whole, like, painting the house, that's been her for like 2 weeks. I was allowed to paint the office, but I'm not allowed to paint the rest of the house. The rest of the house, that's her project. She wanted to do it. She went and got the paint. Like, the only thing she asked me was opinion on colors. And I said yes, and I said no, and I said like that one, and I said I like that one. Yeah, let's do that one. And then she went to town and has painted the whole fucking house. The only thing I have done has been my office. 2 walls of my office is all I've done. She's done the rest of all the exterior and the interior, and she's done part of the roof. That was like maybe 2 months ago. She did a part of the roof with what we had left, and then she's got a new 5-gallon bucket of. I think she's got about half of it left from because she did the whole exterior of the house, and now she wants to finish up the roof. I am not allowed to do anything unless she asks me. And her phrase is, anybody who has been here for any length of time knows, and because we've joked about it for years on channel, I don't need a man. She does not need a man. I only put my hand out when she asks me to help. Otherwise, I've got my thing, she's got her thing. I want to know when I go out that front door why I'm getting shot by the guards. And then the door is... I have a save file here.
Let's respect each other's time. Assignments for the guide are pre-scheduled only.
I'm not gonna let the door close behind me. Nobody's attacking me. What the hell? I have to figure what that is at some point. Anyway, I don't get to help unless it's asked for. If it ain't being asked for, I'm just getting in the way and making her mad, so. But it's also very nice, like, I don't have to worry about anything around this house at all. All the homestead stuff is hers. She built most of the catio. The only thing I have built outside was the chicken coop and the cat shelter that we have built, which I did when I documented all that stuff. It's on the homestead channel, probably on this channel too. because we built that chicken coop. I think we did a thing where we were playing Lord of the Rings online, and we saw a chicken coop in Rohan, and I was like, hey, let's build that chicken coop. I did not build that chicken coop because I built everything by hand, so it was inspired by the chicken coop I saw in Lord of the Rings online. But I hand cut lumber, used a hammer and nails. I didn't use any power tools. That was a workout, man. That was a couple months of swinging hammers and cutting wood and sealing wood. And then cutting sheet metal and putting sheet metal up. And I don't miss having to sweat for a living. Need to find my hands some more energy drinks.
Secure. Can anyone hear me? This is Bullseye. I've been captured. Gang in the old mine, Southbeck Forest. Anyone hear me?
I did hear you. Not getting sidetracked though. We've done our side mission for the day, bruh. Slow it down. What is the way around this right here? I need to go back and take that bridge. So we need to go east. That is east. Jesus, the E is not very bright against the sky. There's anomaly jumps here. Are these guys good guys or bad guys? Those are bad guys. Not in the mood to get into a fight. You ain't got shit because I'm running. a save. We are in a relatively safe place. Relatively.
Something's not right.
Yeah, shit. There's more guys down there too.
Everyone stay put.
There's guys to the right of me as well. That doesn't sound good. I better do another save. Yeah, it's excuse me. It's a thing where I can only do short doses. Like, I would not want to play this game for more than a few hours at a time. And I did 3 back-to-back streams, and I'm already, this is the 4th stream. I'm like, yeah, I think I might take a little bit of a breather this afternoon. It's a level of intensity that I don't necessarily want to maintain for days and days on end. It's a nice. These games, I mean, even.
Connecting you to Zen. He's the brains of our operations and knows everything about routes and locations. Zen, brief skiff on the antenna complex.
We already searched a couple of stashes and they always have something in common. A low-key location. Usually swarming with mutants. We'll have to fight our way through. The Krug antenna complex has an underground floor. A rather large facility. My guess is that's where the stash will be.
Lukash used to say that everything in the zone can be an advantage. Even mutants. I wonder how he got past them every time, though. Mavka out.
Okay, so it's a little bit of a lore tidbit for what we're about to head into. It sounds dangerous. So we shall see. Oh, fuck me. Alright, hold up. What you got for me today, little buddy? Creepy little monsters. Not cool, man. Alright, shit's getting real. You start getting those little bastards showing up, you know it's about to get real. What I was going to say earlier is, even on story mode, this game is, I find, quite challenging. And it could be because I'm not very good at the gameplay. It's entirely legitimate. I don't play this genre all the time. I'm often clunky with the controls. I am not fine-tuning everything. And the games are still, I think the game is still challenging. Definitely fast-paced. I don't remember these lightning things. I don't remember how to get around them, I guess is what I'm getting at. There sounds like there's nasties inside of there, man. I totally hear fucking nasties in here. Hello? Do you hear that? Guttural, like... Dude, that is... the worst thing to hear, man. I need to be below wherever that creepy sound is coming from. That's just lovely. That's just delightful. Are you shitting me? I don't find this very fair. You know, the moment I jump down there, I'm just gonna get mobbed by nasty things. Fuck. Told ya. Fuck did he go? Where the rest of you fuckers at? These fuckers are staying kind of way over there, aren't they? I wonder if I can actually chuck a grenade that far. I got one of them. Wasted some grenades, but... Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. Fuck. Stay down, motherfucker. Hate snorks, man. I think we're in the clear now. Okay. Yeah, I know. Fuck. Wrong time to reload. Anyway, that's what I was talking about, is sometimes this game is just, it doesn't let up. Um, even on like story mode, it's a non-stop there are long moments of traveling, but like even the travel it can be dangerous. All right, we've turned the power on. Something in a box here. Definitely grab that. Come on. All right. We still gotta go down even more, apparently. Oh, we got a whole bunch of goodies here. Fuck. Well, one-way trip. That did not sound good, man.
Skiff, Mavka. I don't know what that means, but we found a key card with the IPSF insignia in one of Lukash's stashes.
Okay.
It's gotta mean something. Skiff, look for traces in your stash. Maybe you'll be able to find out what that key opens.
So that'll be something about clues that we find. Okay. Let me check a couple of things. Nope, I got a WhatsApp message. Who sent me a message this early in the morning? My brother. Let me listen to this. My brother's talking to me about game stuff. Hang on a second. It was like a 3-minute video. Alright, that was a really interesting, that was my brother had sent me a voicemail. Him and his son my nephew have been talking a lot about a Switch 2, and so they were asking me if I'm getting a Switch 2, to which I had to respond, well, you know, Ocarina of Time is coming and everything else, but I'm slam jam packed until the end of the year, so I don't really have any room to put Nintendo games into my library of things to play at the moment. But I am getting, you know, by Christmas time, I might keep an eye out and see if I can't find a Switch 2 bundle deal for the holidays. Because I don't need one. I don't really need a Nintendo, but if they're going to be pushing out more remasters next year and the year after, that might be something where I could have another system to throw into the mix where I can play like remakes as they happen between like new releases, if they're going to be doing more than just like Zelda. Like if they go back and because everybody else is doing that, they're going back and remaking all of these old franchises. If they're going to do that, I could see myself justifying a Switch 2. I just don't need it at the moment. If I find it with a, I may start looking at bundles. We'll see. Yeah, Star Fox, it's okay. Definitely more interested in like RPGs and stuff, because what is that? That is something that is like eating at me or something. This is not cool. You're making me go through narrow corridors with creepy sound effects happening? Dude, this is so not cool. I feel like I'm playing Doom again. This has got to be a quick save. Oh, the game can't be saved right now. Fuck you! Why won't you let me save my game? Ow, you assholes! I'm so terrified right now. Alright, I don't know that I could disarm this. Okay. Dude, where there's one, there's gonna be more. I'm gonna have no maneuvering room. I would really rather not, but I'm betting you want me to jump down there and run along those fucking pipes. Can I quick save yet? I fucking hate you guys. And of course it fucking broke. Am I going over there? I am fucking going through here. You fucker. Making noise, brah. Jesus Christ. Sweaty palms. Sweaty palms. Oh, I'm finally able to save. Thank you. Fuckers, man. Come on now. You better get in there. There is a...
I don't understand what Lucas got himself into. He disappeared, went off comms, and now it turns out he didn't just work with the mercs. Now we've got this IPSF key card. Yeah, everyone has their secrets in the zone. But we believed in the same idea. We were on the same side. We could have sorted this out together, and he could have stayed alive.
Maybe it's simple, and he didn't want to put his people at risk. So he stayed quiet.
In the end, we are risking it anyway. Would have been better if he'd just explained it.
Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, so there's no official Switch 2 Special Edition, but people are speculating that it could happen for the Ocarina of Time remake. I'm gonna hold out until I see if they're gonna do a bundle for that. I don't need a Switch 2 at the moment, but if they do a Zelda version and I can get it where I'm located, that's gonna be when I buy a Switch 2. I can get the... I don't know what bundles are available, but it looks like at a quick glance on Amazon, I can get a 256 gigabyte bundle with Mario Kart World, Mario Party Jamboree, and plus a 2... Yeah, so there's a bundle. What does that cost? No. Like $750, $800 for the bundle. Yeah, I don't need a Switch 2 is the thing. But I am going to keep my eye out. If an Ocarina of Time bundle drops, I will probably get that. Alright, I got sidetracked. Apparently we are going through the hole into a deep and dark, creepy hallway. Bunch of ammo. Quick save. I do have to get a specialty Nintendo controller though, because I cannot play with the default little Joy-Cons. I can't do it. I gotta have like. I actually, if you go back like 2 or 3 years ago, Dokes, I made a video talking about how I really preferred that companies stick to new IPs or new entries in known IPs as opposed to remasters and remakes. But I also recognize that because that's in the mode right now, like I have been playing a lot of remakes and remasters, and they are fun. I play them because that's what's gonna get me a paycheck. They tend to be games I've already enjoyed anyway, which is great. I would prefer to play new things. Like a good example of this is Halo, Fallout, Zelda, like all of these franchises that are being redone. I get it. But I would much rather have new entries into these franchises. And there are those coming, but there are also lots of these remakes and remasters happening because it's easy money for everybody, and they're targeting a demographic, my demographic, who have disposable income and strong memories for these genres. And I think that the way they are being used, if done correctly, I think that the remake and remaster popularity is a good thing overall because it does bring more people into these older franchises. But I would always love them to make new versus remakes and remasters. I'm still going to play the remakes and remasters because I need to for my job, but I do prefer the new things. But yeah, it remakes. We're gonna see nothing but remakes and remasters for like the next 3 to 5 years, because that's all that Microsoft is going to do for the next 3 to 5 years is remasters with occasional new things in. PlayStation as well. Nintendo as well. It's remakes and remasters around the board because that's what's easy to do. So I think when done right, it benefits everybody. But yeah, it's gonna be a thing. The music got all creepy. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, it ain't over yet, bitch. Strap in. I can give you a really good example of what well done. The Final Fantasy VII Remake series has been an exceptional way to remaster an old game, to remake an old game and bring it into new modern audiences while also bringing in all the nostalgia. You come in and you make it into this trilogy of games. That's a fucking brilliant marketing tool. I mean, that well done on them. Well done indeed. If they can pull it off with The Witcher, going back and remastering The Witcher 1. So, I've played Witcher 3 multiple times on stream, even. Love that game. I never played Witcher 1 and 2. Never played them. I was busy doing other things when those games came out. I've gone back and watched videos and decided I was never going to play the originals because they just looked too kind of old and janky for me to want to go play. I really liked the open world aspect of Witcher 3. I didn't want to go play linear experiences. I will be playing the Witcher 1 remake because they're turning it into a more open world version and they are just remaking it, and it's gonna bring in new people to the Witcher franchise, and it's gonna be something that's more in line with what they're doing with Witcher 4, which is gonna make people go, oh my god, Witcher 1, this is amazing, now I gotta go play Witcher 4. It's all gonna tie into each other, and the Final Fantasy VII stuff is tying into like the Final Fantasy 14 stuff, which all ties back into the next mainline Final Fantasy release. So I mean, it's all cyclical, man. And I think Fallout is in a very unique place right now where it could successfully pull off a really awesome... Fallout has always been a great franchise, but they're about to go through a massive... We've got a hit TV show going into its 3rd season. We've got a mobile game and an MMO that are doing very solid numbers. They've got a new DLC coming out for Fallout 76, which is the prequel to Fallout 3, then the Fallout 3 revamp, then the 30th year anniversary, right? Fallout New Vegas revamp, the new Fallout game from Obsidian, right? So all within the span of the next 3 to 5 years, Fallout is going through a massive just game remaster game show 30th anniversary celebrations, like all of that is going to boom Fallout and prep so that Bethesda can get Elder Scrolls 6 out the door and then turn around and start work on Fallout 5. So that's another franchise that, you know, it's on the verge of Fallout. Not Fallout, Final Fantasy, didn't they do an animated movie like 20 years ago? I seem to recall watching that a couple of times. No, I'm thinking of the one before Kingsglaive. It was like a female protagonist. Correct. It was not. It was not very well received. I remember enjoying it, but it was not like, oh my god, this is amazing. But they've always pushed Final Fantasy into new and exciting ways. And it is one of the most successful series of all time, considering it's up to like, how many? It's been 15 mainline games. That did not sound good. Something just caved in behind me or something.
Everything ready? No surprises? The control room is all set up for the call. There will be no surprises if you bring the money. Otherwise, the whole dam will be there to say hello. I got everything. Is it the same route? Couldn't find a different one? The pipe is the only place with no guards.
The pipe.
All the other routes are being watched and patrolled.
Pipe.
If I see any kind of setup at the dam, I'll have enough time to shoot you.
Pipe. He mentioned a pipe and the dam. Okay. That door is open. This door is locked. No. This is definitely a hard save place. Spirits Within, that's the one I'm thinking of, Studman. Yeah, Spirits Within. I remember seeing that a couple of times. I was not huge into this series at the time, but I really liked the movie. I had played like 7 and I think 3 or 4 maybe, and then 7, and had always enjoyed my outings. I didn't play every single. I've still never played every mainline. I haven't played. We're up to 15, right? Final Fantasy 15 was launched. I have not played Final Fantasy 13, 12, 13, 15. Yeah. 7 o'clock, everybody. What do we got in here? Oh, what is that? Oh, I've got one of those. All right. Final Fantasy 16. Is that the most recent mainland? Yeah, I haven't played it, so I would be interested in maybe seeing what the next Final Fantasy looks like. We'll see. I still find it intriguing, like what my brother said. It's like, you know, if they do a Ocarina of Time bundle, I think I'll pick up a Nintendo Switch too. Pipe is what he mentioned. Let me make sure that I'm not missing anything down here before I go back up. Because I came through that door and did it cave in behind me? I heard something back there. But yeah, I didn't go through here. So let's double check. Yeah, that caved in, essentially. That's exactly what I heard. Okay. So that's their way of saying, that's closed off to you. So the only way I have is to go out and up. Oakley dokley. Yeah, that's why I haven't really enjoyed the Final Fantasy entries recently. They're not like RPGs, they're like linear action adventure games. And I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm not a big enough fan of the series to want to play a lot of, an annual entry into this action genre. I don't like the story enough. God of War, it's every few years, so I don't feel like I'm getting overly saturated. And I like the art style.
Find the stash. Get the stash contents to base. Understood. Got it. Let's roll.
Alright, I better save before I go out this door. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's no guarantee. Sometimes when they sell bundles, like, I can't get the bundle where I live because they don't ship to my location. So there's no guarantee that I'll get a bundle deal. We'll just see what happens. I also, there's no timeline on it, and I am so busy. This is what I was telling my brother. I was like, I am already to the max. Like, I have nowhere to put Nintendo games. I'm already jam-packed with Xbox and PlayStation, and I'm established with those games and with my, with that stuff. Adding Nintendo to the mix would be fun, but it's where? Where do I put it? Where is Ocarina of Time dropping? No one knows. I can't schedule my life around I don't knows. So I schedule my life around what I do know. We'll see. Shit, is this it? Fuck, I'm about to get seen.
He must be close by. I'll check.
Oh no! No! Cooked myself with a grenade. How much damage did I take? Do I need to reload? That's the question. How much damage did I just do to my armor? Hang on, my wife just came in and said something. I guess she was just checking to see if Blanca was in here. Oh, I'm at 95%. I'm fine. They're way down there. Can I huck a grenade that far? Clear the place. Bring everything in the stash is straight to me. Oh, fuck me! I hate those things. Where did it come from? Where am I supposed to go? Leave the complex. That's all I'm supposed to do is just leave the complex. Ow, that fucker's on me.
Skiff, we looked through everything here. Your stash is the last one left.
I'm almost done. I found out that Lukash was paying this IPSF soldier and helped him contact someone from the dam.
Oh, so our keycard is gonna open the dam. That means we need to get there. We'll figure out who Lukash contacted once we make it. Then, get me info on how to get in and out.
Comprende?
I also found a remote control. I'll give it to you at the dam.
Also, I think I did play the first, what's it called? Tears of the Kingdom Zelda game at your place on the OG Switch that you have whenever I was up there for, I don't remember when that was. I think it was one of the trips I was there with Chris. Maybe that was that Christmas trip we took. Just reminded about that. That's for my brother, by the way. Okay. Where are we supposed to go now? Get to where? The perimeter dam. Well, that's a long ass way away. And I need to go do my exercises, so later today I'm going to be back probably playing some Skyrim. I need a little bit of a palate cleanse from this. Is Gray live right now? I think Gray is playing Starfield, so if you're watching on wherever you're watching right now, Joe, just on Twitch, I'm going to do a raid, but for YouTube and Kick, I will need to get a link to give everybody in chat. So just give me a minute. We're going to push everybody over to watch Gray. I have a shout out to all of you as well. I put it up in Discord, and I've got a YouTube version coming probably today or tomorrow. There's 10 or 12 people in our content creator group, and the YouTube creator program is getting much more strict to get into by February. We've got a lot of people in our community who have earned their first level of monetization, but they're pushing for like the 1,000 follower mark. They've got watch time, they've got their monetization for 500 followers. They're between like 500 and 1,000, I think most of these. So I'm pushing all of these people to hopefully get them all to 1,000 before February, so that they can get monetized before the fully monetized with ad revenue and stuff on YouTube. So when I send you to watch people, if you have free time and you got nothing else to do, please do me a solid and watch those people and like their channels and follow and subscribe and do all those things. If you're just one of those people who's here as a rando, you do you. But if you're tuning into my stuff on a regular basis, I have a personal request for everybody to do that, please. Thank you. Let's get him rated and everybody sent over to his YouTube version because he is multi-streaming as well. There's Gray. He is playing some Starfield. Thanks for being here, everybody. See you later today for Skyrim. All right, Twitch is sent over. I gotta go grab his YouTube link really quick. All right. So if you are watching on Kick, there's a link there. If you're watching on YouTube, here's a link for you to follow as well. And I can't share links on TikTok. That's a wrap, everybody. See you next time. Have a great day.